Okay, these are a couple of problems that were discussed and explained in the Wednesday VC session. So number 82. Let's have a look at 82 here. What's unusual? It's got K. That's okay. So here is the problem. Obviously, it's this chain rule. So the first thing we've done here is get rid of the square root symbol and to the power of a half. And then we've done let u equal the internal function. Okay, therefore k equals u to the power of a half. Okay, and then over here we've differentiated du by dx, so that gives you 2. And this is a bit harder, dk by du, half comes down, that's the half, subtract, that's what's happened up here, half minus 1 is negative a half, so the new power after differentiation is negative a half. And what's the chain rule? The chain rule says k dash is dk by dx, which is this partial derivative times this partial derivative. If you do that, technically, well, theoretically, the du bits cancel out. What's left? dk by dx. Okay, so now looking at this, I've just put the full thing here, 2 times this thing. So I've dropped that down and made that positive. And what's u? U is 2x plus 8. And just to illustrate here, the 2's cancel out. You could have just seen that. 2 times a half gives you 1. That cancels out. And that's the answer there technically. Hence, that would be a tick in the exam. But if you're given the answer in this format, this is what's given, I believe, in ULAKE. But either one of those two is correct. Okay. So that was number 82. Then we had a look at number 90. Let's look at number 90, Y90. Last one on the page. And yeah, you've got three quarters there, and this bracket thing could be pushed up. And that thing, okay, so it's a bit messy here, but okay, so there's the statement. And the way we're looking at it is the bit in the brackets I've pushed up to the top and changed, instead of squared, it's now to negative 2. Let's just put the light on here. Stop it flashing. Okay, so we said, using the chain rule, let u equal this section in here. Therefore, y equals 3/4 u to negative 2. dy by du, that negative 2 comes down, gives you negative 6 over 4. And minus 2 becomes minus 3. Now, you could simplify that to what? 3 over 2. Over here, we made the substitution. U is the internal bit there. So differentiating this gives you 12x squared minus 2x. Chain rule says this partial derivative times this one. Okay, now looking at this, I have simplified it here. That has next. Now, I think we originally had the answer here as minus 3, that bracket over this thing. And that's not actually in the ULAKE. And the reason, closer inspection of ULAKE, inside this top bracket here, they took out a common factor of 2. I think this is shown here in the pen here. So if you 2 times 6, let's just get a pen here. So 2 times 6x squared is the 12x squared. 2 times minus x is the minus 2x here. So that's been taken out. If that's on top of this, the 2's could cancel out. And technically, minus 3, this bracket, and this thing here, if you push it up, and minus 3 there. So that there is the official answer in ULAKE.